Arbitration and Mediation Services by Marissa Tomic. The traditional way to resolve serious conflicts is dispute in the civil court system, but it can be expensive and can take months or even years to be resolved. Arbitration and mediation are two different ways to resolve conflict. They are also known as alternative dispute resolutions, or ADR. These procedures cost less money, take place outside the courtroom, and are an effective way to settle differences. Let's look at an example where ADR services might be used. You can see here that the client is refusing to pay because they feel as if they have been overcharged. Essentially, ADR is a process in which both parties agree to sit down before a neutral and try to settle their differences. So what's the difference between the two? Arbitration is a legal process. If you supplied your client with a signed estimate, proposal, or letter of agreement, arbitration is a good choice. Arbitration will lead to binding results in which both parties must carry out. The end decision is made by a single or panel of arbitrators. In comparison, mediation involves both parties sitting down with a third-party mediator in hopes of reaching an agreement. These results are not legally binding and usually ends with the negotiation between parties. Now let's explore some common applications for ADR services. The first step is to find an arbitrator or mediator in your area. In other words, Google ADR services near you. A design firm might seek ADR services if they're really small and the disputing party is really big. This eliminates the possibility of being outlawyered when challenging a large client. Another example would be if the client refuses to pay. This is a very common reason for ADR services to be utilized. Lastly, a firm may choose ADR services when an employee threatens or brings a suit. Improper dismissal, discrimination, and harassment are all grounds for an employee suit. Choosing an ADR can save thousands of dollars and prevent a public lawsuit, which could lead to negative effects on you personally and the image of your company.